10 fastest BMW cars in the world 2025. Here are the top 10 fastest BMW cars in the world for 2025. Let me tell you about these amazing speed machines. Number 10, 2025 BMW X6 M Competition 177 mph. Way back in 2008, the first X6 created something totally new. It mixed a tough SUV with a sleek coupe style. They still build these cars in South Carolina today. For 2025, every X6M is now a competition model with BMW's newest engine. It's got a big 4.4-liter engine with twin turbos and a cool hybrid system that helps it run better. This beast makes 617 horsepower and 53 pound-feet of power, but the electric boost makes it respond faster and pollute less. When you hit the launch control button, this 375-pound car shoots to 60 miles in just 3.7 seconds. It can go up to 155 normally, but if you get the special M Drivers package, it can reach 177 mph. So BMW didn't just make it fast, they made it better to drive too. They used stiffer engine mounts from their race cars to stop vibrations, and the smart rear-end system gets ready for corners before you even turn. The dashboard has a huge curved 14.9-inch screen that can even show you lap times on the windshield display. For the first time ever in an M SUV, they added special tricolor seatbelts that celebrate BMW M's history from 1972. The back seats still fold down to give you 59 cubic feet of storage space. Perfect for a ski trip. This amazing machine starts at about $133,275. There's a hybrid sedan on this list with a special boost button that gives you full power for 10 crazy seconds. Want to know which one? Keep reading. Number 9, 2025 BMW XM Label Red 180 mph. BMW's first standalone M car since way back in 1978 just became their most powerful car ever. The XM Label Red keeps the same plug-in hybrid recipe as the regular XM, but cranks everything up to maximum. They took the 4.4-liter twin-turbo engine and paired it with a stronger electric motor to make it whopping 738 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of power. That's 92 more horsepower than the regular version. BMW says this monster can blast from 0 to 60 miles in just 3.6 seconds. If you get the optional M Drivers package, the top speed jumps from 155 mph to 180 mph. The electric power isn't just for show either. It has a big 25.7 kilowatt-hour battery that lets you drive up to 31 miles in complete silence. So you can sneak through the city quietly, then unleash the full twin-turbo madness on the highway. The hybrid system also fixes a problem called turbo lag, giving this big SUV instant punch that other fancy German cars just can't match. BMW builds every XM Label Red in their South Carolina factory, the same place where they built the first X5, which is pretty cool. Inside, you get special M Lounge rear seats with deep backrests, plus red trim, fancy stitching, and a unique VIN plaque because they don't make very many of these. Even the dashboard lights is up in red when you put it in the most aggressive driving mode, reminding you that you're driving the top dog of the M family. This incredible machine starts at around $187,875. Number 8, 25 BMW M3 CS Touring 186 mph. For the first time in 39 years of M3 history, BMW is putting their special CS badge on a wagon body. They took the already crazy Touring and turned it into a track-ready family rocket. Under the vented carbon fiber hood lives a race-bred S58 3.0-liter twin-turbo engine that's been tweaked to make 50 horsepower and 49 pound-feet of power. This tech came straight from their M4 GT3 race car. They strengthened the engine case, added high-boost turbos, and used stiffer engine mounts so this long-roof beauty can handle repeated hot laps on the track. The 8-speed transmission and smart all-wheel drive system rocketed to 62 mph in just 3.2 seconds. Then keep pushing all the way to 186 mph with the standard M Drivers package. They went crazy with weight-saving tricks too. Carbon fiber roof, hood, front splitter, and bucket seats cut about 30 pounds compared to the regular M3 Touring. A titanium rear exhaust makes it sound even more awesome with every gear change. Fold down the rear seats, and you get a huge cargo area that grows from 17.7 to 53 cubic feet, proving that speed doesn't mean you have to give up practicality. Those heritage tricolor seatbelt stripes honor BMW's racing history from 1972, while the iDrive 8.5 system adds built-in lap timing and drift analysis for track days. This wagon first showed up at Australia's Bathurst 12-hour race on January 30th, 25. They're only making fewer than 2,000 of these for Europe, Japan, Australia, and South Korea. The starting price is around $126,000, which equals about $153,000. Love adrenaline on four wheels? Keep reading as we climb to BMW's most extreme machines. Number 7, 2026 BMW M2 CS 180 amp. BMW's smallest M car just got supercar attitude. The new M2 CS, arriving in late 2025, cranks the S58 3-liter twin-turbo engine up to 53 horsepower and 473 pound-feet. All that power goes to the rear wheels through an 8-speed transmission. Sorry, no manual option here. Launch control rips from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds and keeps pulling all the way to an electronically unlocked 180 mph thanks to the standard M drivers package. Shadowline trim and an optional titanium M performance exhaust add 11 more decibels of sound in Sport Plus mode. Carbon fiber everywhere. Roof, hood, trunk, splitter, and even the drive shaft cuts 97 pounds, bringing the total weight down to 3,770 pounds. A stiffer engine cradle, CS-tuned shock absorbers, active rear differential, and Michelin Cup 2 Connect tires let this little rocket pull 1.1 G-force in corners. If you want the optional $8,500 carbon ceramic brakes, they clamp down on 15.7-inch rotors and can stop from 124 mph to 0 in just 114 feet, without covering those beautiful forged wheels in brake dust. They start building these in August 2025 at BMW's plant in Mexico, with worldwide deliveries limited to roughly 2,000 cars starting in the fourth quarter. Inside, you get lit-up carbon fiber bucket seats, soft Alcantara accents, and the iDrive 8.5 system on a 14.9-inch curved display that turns track days into high-tech demos. But you still get back seats for helmets, weekend bags, or groceries. The starting price, including delivery, is $99,775. Number 6, 2025 BMW M3 CS 180 amp. BMW's competition sport badge returns to the four-door for the first time since 2018, and this new version is the quickest factory M3 ever. The S58 3-liter twin-turbo straight-six engine gets stiffer mounts, revised boost mapping, and a lightweight forged crankshaft unleashing 543 horsepower and 49 pound-feet through an 8-speed transmission and rear-biased all-wheel drive. Hit launch control in this sedan lunges to 60 mph in 3.2 seconds, then thunders on to an electronically raised 180 mph. Weight-saving carbon fiber is everywhere. Hood, roof, front splitter, mirror caps, and rear diffuser, trimming roughly 75 pounds compared to an M3 competition. The titanium rear exhaust cuts off another 8 pounds and adds a race car sound above 5,000 RPM. Inside, fixed-back carbon fiber bucket seats sit 20 mm lower than normal and have cutouts for racing harnesses. But the split rear bench still folds to reveal 16.9 cubic feet of cargo space, proving that family errands and track days can work together. Built only at BMW's Munich factory, the M3 CS is limited to about 2,000 units worldwide, each one stamped with a numbered plaque on the center console. Signal green and frozen solid white join the color options as BMW individual choices, nodding to historic CSL colors while ensuring modern rarity. The starting price is $118,700. Number 5, 2023 BMW M4 CSL 190 mph. 50 years after the original 3.0 CSL created the coupe Sportlight idea, BMW brings back this legendary badge on the G82 M4 and builds their quickest road car yet. Engineers crank the S58 3-liter twin-turbo inline-six to 543 horsepower and 4,009 pound-feet, then connect it to an 8-speed transmission that only sends power to the rear wheels. Hit launch control and 060 Iwushi arrives in 3.2 seconds. The quarter-mile flashes past in 11.1 seconds, and those aerodynamic kidney grills keep breathing until you hit an electronically unlocked 109 mph. But raw speed is only half the story. To cut weight, BMW ripped out the rear seats, swapped steel for carbon in the hood, roof, trunk, seats, and drive shaft, and fitted a titanium exhaust. This diet cuts 240 pounds compared to an M4 competition and brings the total weight down to about 3,640 pounds. The weight loss plus CSL exclusive coilover suspension helped it carve a 720.2 Nürburgring lap time, the fastest ever logged by a street BMW. Each CSL is hand-built at BMW's Dingolfing factory and limited to just 1,000 units worldwide. And the frozen Brooklyn gray paint with red grille outlines nods to the 1973 legend, while molded helmet bins replace the back seat, reminding owners this coupe was born for track days, not carpools. Carbon ceramic brakes complete the package, stopping as impressively as it accelerates. The starting price is around $140,895. We've seen coupes, sedans, and a rocket wagon. Which one earns your personal first place? Comment its name and show your fan loyalty. Number 4, 2025 BMW M5 Touring. G99, 190 mpeo. BMW didn't bring back the long roof M5 just for nostalgia. They engineered the fastest wagon the brand has ever built. Power comes from the new M hybrid system, a twin-turbo S68 4.4-liter 8-cylinder, making 577 horsepower, fused with a 194-horsepower electric motor in the 8-speed transmission. Together, they unleash 717 horsepower and 738 pound-feet, more muscle than every previous M5, even the 2022 CS, while the electric motor's instant power erases turbo lag. Engage launch control in this 5,456-pound hauler sprints to 60 mph in 3.5 seconds and claws all the way to 190 mph with the M driver's package, tying the Nürburgring scorching M4 CSL for BMW's highest showroom top speed. But speed alone doesn't earn its status. The hybrid layout mounts a 14.8 kilowatt-hour battery low in the floor, dropping the center of gravity and giving 25 electric miles, so you can slip through city limits silently, then unleash 8-cylinder thunder on the highway. Rear-wheel steering turns the long body 1.5 degrees opposite the front wheels below 37 mph for easier garage parking, then turns the same direction at higher speeds for laser-like stability. Reinforced panels, an active rear differential, and adaptive steel springs bring back the point-and-shoot feel expected of an M car, despite the extra weight. Fold the 40 to 2040 bench seats, and you reveal 57.6 cubic feet of cargo space, turning track day hardware into a family road trip hero. The starting price is $123,500. Number 3, 2025 BMW M8 Competition Coupe, 190 mph. BMW's big GT may look like a luxury cruiser, but its numbers put it on the company's all-time speed podium. The heart is the S63 4.4-liter twin-turbo 8-cylinder, strengthened with track-grade cooling systems and dual oil tanks to deliver 617 horsepower and 53 pound-feet without fading from heat. Launch control and a rear-biased all-wheel drive system catapult the 4,435-pound coupe to 60 mph in 3.0 seconds and slice the quarter mile in 10.6 seconds before storming on to 190 mph with the M driver's package, matching BMW's own M4 CSL top speed while out-accelerating it off the line. What keeps it glued at those crazy speeds? A standard carbon fiber roof drops the center of gravity, while an almost flat underbody and subtle rear spoiler maintain stability without the drag of a big wing. The intelligent all-wheel drive system lets drivers switch from 4xe Woody to 4xe Sport or an all-rear drive 2B mode, turning the luxury GT into a drift weapon at the press of a button. Optional carbon ceramic brakes reduce unsprung weight and handle triple-digit heat cycles, hauling the coupe down from highway speeds lap after lap. Inside, soft leather bucket seats and a 12.3-inch M-specific dashboard mix 5-star comfort with racing data, proving you can chase 190 mph and still cross continents in lounge-level luxury. The starting price is $140,975. Number 2, 2025 BMW M5 G90 190 MPO. 40 years after the original E28M stunned Geneva, the 7th generation G90 vaults the badge into the electric era and straight onto BMW's speed leaderboard. A re-engineered S68 4.4-liter twin-turbo 8-cylinder, making 577 horsepower teams with a 194 horsepower electric motor inside the 8-speed transmission, combining for 717 horsepower and 738 pound-feet, the most ever in a BMW sedan. Tap the red boost paddle, and this 5,390-pound four-door hurls to 60 mph in 3.4 seconds, then storms to 190 mph with the M driver's package, matching the 22 M5 CS's top speed while cutting tailpipe pollution. But speed alone doesn't earn its rank. The hybrid system also cures turbo lag. A pre-gearing stage spins the electric motor at 8,000 RPM, filling power gaps so the 8-cylinder never pauses. Rear-wheel steering, an electronic differential, and model-specific reinforced panels offset the battery weight, letting this 200-inch flagship change direction faster than the outgoing model. Inside, twin 14.9-inch curved displays running iDrive 8.5 overlay lap timer widgets, while illuminated kidney grills and tri-color belts salute M heritage. Fold the rear seats and there's still room for ski bags, proving one of BMW's quickest cars can double as a daily driver. The starting price is around $119,500. But there's one slot left on the podium, and it belongs to a car that outruns everything we've shown so far. Stick around for the coronation. Number 1, 2025 BMW Alpina B8 Grand Coupe 201 MP. Alpina's motto, Artful Power, reaches its peak with the B8, the only showroom BMW capable of a verified 201 PR blast. Engineers start with the M850i's 4.4-liter 8-cylinder engine, then swap in bigger twin-scroll turbos, better flowing intercoolers, and a custom crankcase, then retune the boost for a silky yet brutal 612 horsepower and 590 pound-feet from just 2,000 RPM. A reinforced 8-speed transmission fires torque through rear-biased all-wheel drive. Engage launch control in this 4-door GT sprints 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, out-dragging the factory M8 while weighing 200 pounds more. What keeps it stable above 190 mph? Wind tunnel-shaped front splitters and a subtle rear spoiler reduce lift by 29%, while an ultra-flat underbody smooths airflow. Alpina's sport suspension adds special springs, active anti-roll bars, and custom damper tuning, delivering limousine ride quality and Nürburgring composure in Sport Plus mode, and standard rear-wheel steering pivots the rear wheels up to 2.3 degrees for agility that defies the 200-inch length. Massive 15.6-inch drilled brake rotors hide behind forged 21-inch multi-spoke wheels wearing model-specific Pirelli PVP0 tires, co-developed to withstand 186+ mph heat cycles. Inside, hand-stitched leather, crystal glass controls, and an illuminated headliner wrap occupants in boutique luxury. Yet a steel-reinforced rear bulkhead and stainless quad exhaust remind them this Grand Tourer still carries Alpina's racing DNA. Love the read? Tap like, hit subscribe, and let us know which BMW deserves the title of your dream machine. See you in the next lap.